No more.
A morning ritual for people who think deeply.
Zen AM.
Hey man, you talking today?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. Time for Zen AM.
Start off with some breath work.
Oh no more.
Yo, what is good, everybody? What is up? Grand Rising, good morning, good day, good morrow. It is another episode of Zen AM. I'm your host, Nehemiah. We got Daria and DTB Brooks. It is Thursday, March 9th. About this mug. It's fitting to be April. Spring break is over almost.
You said March 9th or 19th?
I don't know what I said. Zero idea. Zero. I'm almost sure I said the 19th.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea. We didn't even celebrate Biggie here.
What you mean?
Our time is going by. On March 9th, we didn't even give Biggie no love.
Nah.
Because the greatest rapper of all time died on March 9th.
Dang, Biggie.
Remember
died
that
on
lyric?
March 9th?
Yeah. God rest his soul, rest in peace, kid. It's because of him. Now at least I know what beef is. That was
I'ma
that
tell you,
cannabis
man,
joint. That was that cannabis joint.
That whole Diddy situation and swallowed up bad boy, man. You don't even acknowledge the greats. That's crazy.
Yeah, we didn't even get to March 9th. So shout out to Biggie this month who went 10 days ago. 10 days ago, man, we lost Biggie. But it's just so much happening in the world. We don't even got time to look back.
Yeah. Yeah.
We ain't got time. I don't even think I seen 4 or 5 St. Patrick's Day posts this year.
No.
I can't think of one St. Patrick's Day post that went up. Things don't care right now.
I mean, thank goodness for social media that run the highlights. They'll say on this day 4 years ago, but other than that, like, yeah, I ain't stunting no holidays, no celebrations. It's crazy right now, man.
Yeah. A lot of stuff is popping off too, but we'll get to that in the Zen news. I mean, a lot of stuff's always popping off. We'll get to that in the Zen news. How was your day yesterday, man?
My day was good, man. My day was good. Yeah, my day was good.
Hey, whenever he look and grin like that, y'all,
because I gotta go back.
He thinking about stuff that he
back.
can only talk about on the Wednesday episode.
No, not even. I was cleaning my house yesterday. Well, 2 days ago, and for some reason, I was put on to Gnarls Barkley, and their new album is called Atlanta. So I was playing it while I was driving yesterday, and I didn't know how great CeeLo is. That Gnarls Barkley album, Atlanta, is very, very new and different for me, but I love to hear new things, and that's what I was thinking about. Was like, that album was fire.
When did it come out?
Let me see. I think it came out this year. Let me see. Gnarls Barkley Atlanta album. It came out March 6th, 2026. So it came out this month. And great album. Great album, I would say. I think you stuck in the Matrix. Is it just me? Let me just make sure. They got my man Nehemiah stuck in the Matrix, man. Hold on. This can't be life. Oh, they dropped him. Y'all. Are we still live? Let me know if we still live. What they gave my man. Okay. I ain't never seen this before. So y'all go ahead to work with me. Okay, the show must go on. But look, I'm a half screen. Let me fix this for y'all. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. We having difficulties. They gave. I should have took a picture. They gave my man a red pill, and now he gone. If it's supposed to be my day, why y'all just let me know? So where y'all want to go with it today? I need some topics. I need some discussions. How y'all feeling? They done moved them from the IG live and everything. But yeah, I was listening to that Nas Barkley album, and it's a great vibe. I enjoyed it. Played it around the city. Um, what else did I do yesterday? Play pickleball, visit the family. Um, Aunt Pam, I gotta talk to you too, Aunt Pam, because we were supposed to link up and we didn't. You see Michael Jordan, the state division with his family. Great topic. Nah, let me take a look at that. Michael Jordan's division. Give me 1 second. Michael Jordan division.
Check 1 2.
There you go.
Check 1 2. What happened to y'all?
You took the red pill, man. Last I heard, look, he back. He back. He back, y'all. I don't. Where you at? Last I heard is we don't even go back in time, and I don't know what's going on.
Check. Is it? Are we back in?
I think.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. And my camera angle changed too. We there? Is everybody
Yeah.
here?
We where'd you
Check
go?
1 2. Man,
2080? You went to 2080?
the light flickered, and then all of a sudden everything just went down.
Oh, okay.
It was crazy. And now my camera angle even look crazy. Let me see. That's crazy, man. I was just gonna tell you about all the weird stuff happening in the world. Now I don't got to.
He time traveled, man. How was it? What year you go to?
I'm trying to see if we still live on IG.
No, we not live on IG.
Okay, we gotta go live on there again.
Yeah, we gotta go
That was
live.
crazy. Because you want to know one of the crazy things is I was gonna bring up the Denver airport today.
Oh, really?
And yeah. I was going to bring up the Denver airport because I don't know if you know, but they lost power in the airport yesterday.
For real?
Did you hear about that? So flights were just done between Denver airport, between Miami airport. It's been crazy.
We don't need to fly no more, man.
Let's see if we get back in here. This is the first time this ever happened, y'all, but me and Darian know that when we first started the show, we was running into this like every day. All right. So where was we at? We was talking about Gnarls Barkley, right? You might have you muted.
My bad. I was we was talking about the Gnarls Barkley album and how great it is. It came out March 6th, entitled Atlanta. It was a vibe. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to say. I just like listening to different music, different sounds. I don't know. It just is new and refreshing. So I was surprised and happy to see that.
Was that your, and we were just talking about that. Was that your first time really listening to CeeLo then?
I mean, yeah, based out of the popular songs. Yeah, that's definitely my first time listening to CeeLo.
Go listen to CeeLo's albums. Go listen to them. Fire. One of them is CeeLo is the Green Machine.
It's
Look that one up. That CeeLo's album, man, I'm telling you, CeeLo's albums are on a different level.
CeeLo is the Soul Machine.
Oh, CeeLo's the Soul Machine.
That's his 04
What?
joint.
What is that? What's the cover? He has see what other ones he got. I'm gonna tell you all the ones that's banging.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me go to his album.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the discography because I'm gonna tell you right now. Anybody who's sleeping on CeeLo is the truth, like the truth, in my opinion. Probably the best from Dungeon Family.
CeeLo and his Perfect Imperfections.
That's the newer one, then.
No, that's 2002.
Oh, that's
Then he
somewhat.
got
We
CeeLo
gotta go
Green
back.
is Thomas Calloway.
Okay,
Um,
I think all of his
then he
albums are CeeLo
has
Green is
The Lady
something.
Killer.
The Lady Killer is fire.
That
Fire
came out
album.
2010.
Yep, fire album.
2008. Who's Gonna Save My Soul EP.
Mm.
Open Heart Acoustic Live.
Because I think Lady Killer has Fool for You.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Well, Melanie Fiona. No. Melanie. Is that Melanie?
Yeah, I think that's it. Melanie Fiona.
Yeah, Melanie
She only did a few things, but that song, "Fool for You," come
Yeah.
on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said even his pop stuff is deep.
Super deep.
Yeah.
Super, even Crazy. Crazy is a deep song. Crazy is deep.
Yeah.
Like, we go back, man. Dungeon Family. Psh, do you remember? I remember they used to have the soul food song. Remember that one? The Dungeon Family. What album did they? Which you got to listen to this one Dungeon Family album. I got to find it. The Dungeon Family album. I think of what the cover was.
Soul Food.
Oh, no, it was after the Soulful album. But yeah, that's the Dungeon Family. Come and get your soul food. Yeah. Everything is for free, as good as it can be. Come and get your soul food. That was a joint right now.
They jamming in the comment section.
Y'all don't even know, boy. Drop that, man. I went to my boy's house one time. My boy, he his white brethren, right? Tatted. Look, he a biker. So he biker, tatted all the way on his forehead, everything tatted everywhere. I went to his house. This is my homeboy AJ. Went to go kick it, and this is the weird stuff that would happen. I went to his house one day, just his house, right on the corner from my house. We go on the patio, and Sleepy Brown is right there, and I'm sitting there chilling and smoking with Sleepy Brown.
That's fine.
Like,
I can't wait.
Sleepy Brown has some. You remember Sleepy Brown?
Yeah, that's Sleepy. Yeah. I'm gonna do that this week though. I feel like I need to listen because I cannot be living in Atlanta and not really know the history of the Dungeon Family.
Yeah.
Because I mean, for me, growing up on the East Coast, I wasn't listening to down south music. I thought it was all played out and whack. I just gotta be honest. And that was just a young dumb mind of mine, but they got some hits, bro. And they talk that talk. And that's what I like. I like music that talk.
Man, did you see Outkast when they got their reward and they brought the whole Dungeon Family up?
Yeah.
Shout out to my brethren D-Rock.
D-Rock, what up?
D-Rock the Devin. I see you changed it. D-Rock the Devin. That's my brethren. He said it was something special. I remember when I lost my mind.
Yeah.
It was something so special about that place. What? Come on, man. That's my brethren. Y'all want to talk about D-Rock got those hits too.
Yeah.
My boy D-Rock got those hits, man. I don't know if y'all seen. Did you see any of those videos I directed? I directed like 6 music videos for D-Rock.
Yeah. You showed me when I was in Phoenix. Yeah.
D-Rock got them hits,
Man.
and he was leading. Still is leading the rap consciousness wave, like
Mhm.
psychedelic hip hop wave when that came out, leading all that. I'm not sure. I haven't really been deep, especially like leaving California and stuff. Kansas City ain't got no consciousness community. You know what I mean? Like they do. It look how you think it will look,
Right,
right?
right.
Barefoot people walking across those tight ropes that are tied to the trees and
Uh-huh.
stuff. You got somebody juggling, somebody eating. You know how it. You know how you can imagine.
Shout out to the jugglers, man. Shout out to the jugglers.
So yeah,
Look, y'all, I'm gonna say this, right? He ain't gonna keep going into the future and not taking me with him. Man, I don't know what's going on today, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but we gotta figure this out. I ain't I ain't signed up for this one, y'all. One, it's too early for you to be going in and out like that, man. What y'all want to talk about today? We're gonna have to keep the ball rolling. What we want to talk about? I know flights is crazy. Um, Pam says flying is not an option these days. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm back on the road. I'm actually maybe around 12:30. I'm gonna hit the road. I'm going to Charlotte for a few days. Um, so I will be on Zen AM tomorrow morning, but I'll be in Charlotte, so that should be nice. But I'm done taking flights for a minute. I'm gonna be back on the road. I'm gonna be back traveling, taking the train, taking the bus. What's my morning routine? Man, I'll wake up and I'm big on sounds and natural healing. For some reason, I was playing gospel music last night, and it was like a 24/7 gospel channel, and I was playing that all night. In the morning, I have smart lights, so my lights will slowly rise to light up my room an hour before the sunrise. So I'll do that. I'll stretch. I'm big on skincare, so I'll double exfoliate at least 2 to 3 times a week. Um, I'm sorry, not double exfoliate, double cleanse. Then I'll exfoliate. Um, I just bought some new tea tree oil lotion. I'll put that on. Um, I'll shower before I do my skincare. I'm at to start bringing in products that I use and things like that. So I'll use my shower pods, or I'll spray eucalyptus in the shower just to get that spa-like vibe. And I'm almost done designing my room. I just brought the duvet insert, the double duvet insert. So I'm sleeping on clouds, and my sleep has like gone from here to like out to the moon. And I'll do some stretching, drink a glass of water. I gotta do better on taking my vitamins and my supplements. I am not doing that.
everything is for free,
Look,
as good as it can be.
he just
Come
like
and get your soul.
he just like leaving, y'all. I don't know what's going on today.
We know
Look,
what's going on, man. They trying to stop the message. Hey, you ain't stopping God's message, player.
talk that talk.
You ain't stopping God's message today, player. Did you want to
What
know what we
we
was going to talk about today?
Yeah, because
You want to know why they trying to stop us?
why?
Because I was going to talk to you, and they don't want that.
Yeah, you keep freezing, sir.
Did I freeze? All right,
Yeah,
look,
we
y'all
didn't
gonna
even
have to
hear
come
what
over
you
to the
said.
Patreon. On the Patreon, none of this.
Set up to the Patreon.
So
Let me
yeah,
go to
the Denver airport lost power and all of that. Like people were grounded. So right as I said the subject, it froze, right?
Yep.
You know why? Because they out here trying to keep us away. Look, because you want to know what I wanted to talk to y'all today about?
What's that?
are we actually living or just maintaining?
Ooh.
And they don't want that out there. They don't want that out there. The
I
powers
think
that be.
I'm gonna be honest.
The powers that be. Y'all, I see y'all hurt. I see y'all listening, but they can't stop this, man. They
I'm
did
gonna
the
be
same
honest.
thing in Denver, man.
That's what we going today. Are we living or are we
Just
maintaining?
maintaining. Are we living or just maintaining, man? They trying to stop the train, man. Y'all can't stop this train. Y'all can't stop this. This message gonna get out regardless. I'll go and take a little kid speaker and microphone and go preach this on the side of the street.
Talk that talk. I think we just maintaining.
What was y'all talking about before I left? Because I see people in the
So,
comments saying we are all asleep. It's already a zombie epidemic. It's just our phones. So y'all was getting it in when I left for 2 seconds.
yeah, I mean that was the
Yeah.
comments in the future. I don't think we was.
I
Oh
don't
yeah.
know. What y'all in here talking about? I leave for 2 seconds. All of a sudden, Darian and changed the bottom. It's a whole lower thirds. It's like, welcome to the Darian DTB show. I'm like, what have I been gone for? His whole outfit changed. He got a new suit on his. He got somebody host. I'm sitting in the lobby. I can't even get in on the show. He got a host and shit in, co-host everything. I mean, gone for.
You keep going into the future, man. I ain't know you took the spaceship to Mars, man. You gotta let people know.
I'm telling you, I'm sitting here and I could see the light, literally. And it like flickered. It didn't even go out. It just flickered, and then it was like a weird sound, and then boom, and then y'all just froze. And I'm
Right.
sitting here like, what the was that? And then the charger on the computer. So I was like, oh, all right. This has always happened every single time we was dropping some gems on our. I look at I feel like right now we're in like season 4 of the show.
Yeah,
It kind of
most
feels
definitely.
like it feels like we're
Yeah.
on like season 3 or 4. So I
Yeah.
look at that was in season 1
hmm
when I was in that spot in Tulsa,
Yeah.
and we had look, y'all, the amount of technical difficulty that me and this man had trying to produce this show, it was sometimes happening on a daily basis.
Mhm.
Like I was ready to throw the towel in. We had 4 people watching. And I was like, man, I'm not sitting here troubleshooting for 30 minutes for the show. I'm done, man. You remember we was going
Yeah.
through it.
Those were the good times, man. Those make the story even better when our story gets told.
There was something so crazy about that play.
I got your Gnarls Barkley vibe today. You know what
Man.
you know what I said? I think I said it a few days ago. And I think the older I'm getting, I feel like every year I should learn something new about myself because I'm growing. Or I need to be doing something new every year. I don't want to be stuck and complacent of doing the same thing for 20 years and not growing or trying new things or eating new foods or going new places. I think that's what makes life a little bit better and a more exciting when you add change or different perspectives and views on your life.
I love it. I agree with that. You know what you need?
What's that?
You need you a mushroom trip. You need you a
You know
mushroom. You
what?
need to get out of your. I'm telling you, that's what you need. You need to break on through to the other side. You need to break on
If
through, like the Doors, man. Get you some
I'm
Jimi Hendrix. I'm telling you, you're gonna be like, you want to learn something new about yourself.
I'm gonna tell you, if I ever did mushrooms, I think I wouldn't need to live no more because I would know everything, or I would want to know everything.
No, you wouldn't. They not like that.
I'm just saying. I'm
Mushrooms
gonna
ain't like
tell
that.
you. I'm gonna tell you. If I took psychedelics, I want to know the unknown, and that's what I would be searching for. So if a trip gave me those answers or somewhat close to those answers, I'd be done, man. I wouldn't need to be. I wouldn't need to be here no more.
I don't. I think that would be a way to think about it going in. but you don't learn everything. They're medicines for a reason. They're teachers for a reason. They teach you what you need to see in that moment. So each trip
Right.
is going to be different. So they're not going to show you all of the secrets of the universe and everything right off the bat, especially knowing you and you talking like this. They're going to show you just a little bit. And it's not like that. It's like the feeling that you get when you do the medicines. One of the main feelings that happens, and this happens with a lot of people, is that it gives you the feeling and the sense and the knowledge and the know that you can attain this naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a knowing inside of you. You know,
Right.
like, oh, I could get this naturally. You don't know how, you don't know what, but it's not going to be a feeling of here's a look at the other side. Stay here now. You're not going to be like that.
No,
You know what I mean? You're not going to want to come back, and you're going to want to you're going to want to apply, and you're going to want to share all of the things that you've seen. You ain't going to be like, oh, I'm cool, I've seen it all.
I think I would though.
But that's only because you have never done anything like that.
That's true.
That's it, because
Terry said TMI.
yeah, that's because you ain't never done that.
The world is definitely coming to an end. I don't think it's coming to an end.
Who said the world's coming to an end?
Pam.
It's the end of the world as we
most
know
men
it.
who take mushrooms are learning about empathy for the first time. Yeah, I see. I got too much empathy. That's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know, and I don't know. I don't know what I would get from that. And I agree with you said. That stuff we already have it. I think mushrooms just put you, or psychedelics put you in a solitude state where you sitting and you thinking and you reflecting. And a lot of people don't like to sit, think, or reflect. That's why they don't really have those changes. See, I'm good with my own self and my thoughts. And maybe I don't know. I'm a digress because I don't want to feel like I know about that and I don't know about it. So
Yeah,
it is what
yeah,
it is.
yeah. Because you may know a lot about yourself. You may know a lot, right? But the thing is that you have a set of conditioned beliefs and a set of conditioned thinking that has been happening ever since you came out the womb.
Right.
And you also have projections that have been put on you, energetic projections, personality projections, all types of projections from family. You have personal constraints, you have societal constraints, you have so many things that have been placed on us, and we don't even realize it. We have no idea that these things have been placed on us. We have no idea that they affect us. Things that we heard when we were 2 or 3 affects our decision making today. So there's a lot that comes in with what forms our personality and what forms the person that sees out of the world and has made a belief system of who we are, what we believe, what we like, what we don't like. So when you're tapping into these medicines, what happens is for the first time, you are able to break all of that conditioning thinking down, and it goes away. So all the way down to when you're a kid and you're taught, this is a tree, this is a bird, all of that goes away. So now you are actually experiencing the world the way that it was meant to be experienced, not based off of somebody else's projections.
Right.
So now you see things, you feel things the way that the creator and the way you're meant to feel and see things. So we get to break that down. So for everyone, obviously there's similar experiences, but yours is going to feel different for you. And you're going to come out of it with much different intel, much different insight. And it gives you almost like it gives you a glimpse into how much you have been controlled without even knowing that you've been controlled. And this is why it's important, because very seldom do we get away from our conditioned thinking. Very seldom do we get to step away from our childhood traumas, from our adult traumas, from all of these areas, from the survival vibration, from this. We get little glimpses, and yeah, we may be knowledgeable here and there, but the moment we wake up, life is life, and life doesn't stop. So we have to keep up all of these conditionings that we created, because it's our defense mechanism and our survival tactic in this world. Because the moment we wake up and we start scrolling, we got to be defended against that. And our body naturally does that. So When we're taking these medicines, we're connected to that other side of us that has been disconnected through television, through media, through programming, through diet. They have disconnected us from our higher self, from our third eye, from our pineal gland, from our connection to that source. So we've been highly disconnected, especially through diet, through the music that we listen to. So this is what that is. This is connecting you back to your higher self. So this self of you who hasn't experienced that has already a conditioned perception of what they're going to experience. That's how the self is. That's how I'm not going over there. I already know what's going to happen, but we don't know what's going to happen because we
Right,
haven't
right,
been over there before, you know?
right.
So that's why the medicines are very, very powerful. And that's the reason why they studied them for so long. And that's the reason why they made them illegal, is because of the awakening that it was giving people.
So they holding us back, basically. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely. Why do you think that this is shamanistic practices? Why do you think that the shamans are still doing this? Why do you think that the Native Americans do this and did this heavy? Why do you think the Africans do this and did this heavy during ceremonies? This is something that's embedded in us. This is something that comes natural. Mushrooms are natural. You could grow them right now. You don't have to add anything to them. This is a natural source. And mushrooms are the oldest and the wisest living being on planet Earth. They hold the information to everything. Mushrooms can communicate. A mushroom over here can communicate with a mushroom miles away, see that that mushroom doesn't have the proper nutrients, the proper vitamins, anything, and it can send this mushroom what it needs.
Right.
They're communicating in a
That,
crazy world.
but that's just with any plant though. That's with trees. Trees have its own language that sends signals and things like that, and can send nutrients to thousands of trees down the road. And I don't know. I think that's the power of just really being grounded in your roots. And just, I think that could be taken for us as humans, animals, pets, just being grounded in what you was brought of and being connected. And I think we're not being connected. That's why we have to rely on other things. If it's psychedelics, if it's something else, I feel like we have that same power, but we're just not rooted in our own roots.
And how do you think we get that?
How did we get what?
How do we get that, right? Because there is a major disconnect. And it's easy to say we shouldn't rely on these medicines.
Right.
We shouldn't rely on medicines. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't use them as a tool. I don't rely on my car, but I use it as a tool. I haven't had a car since I've been in Cali for the last 4 months. I don't rely on it. It's just a tool. If I don't have my car, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. I don't feel like life it's literally just a tool. When I'm in it, I'm in it. When I'm not, I'm not. It gets me from here to here. So there are other people who their personality is baked in their car. They have to let everybody know what kind of car they're driving. They got to have the keys right here. They got to wear a t-shirt. They got to dress up when they drive. They got to have the gloves. They got to let the world know because they're attached to that. So yes, absolutely. Relying on them. We should not ever rely on anything but God. But the tools that have been given to us, absolutely, because they came from God.
Right. I agree. I agree.
Take a sip. All right.
I agree 100% with that. But you asked me a question on how we stay rooted. It's just going back to, I think we got to rewrite history, because I don't even know, I can't even speak on how my family or the generations before me was brought up, because there was a disconnect there. And that's when generational curses or disruptions started. And now we are where we are. So all I can think of is just going back, loving each other, looking out for one another, contacting one another. If someone in need, send them something. You don't got to give them everything, but you can send them something. It could be a love, it could be a message, it could be uplifting. I feel like if we can study the trees or study anything that's grown from the ground and see how they help one another, I feel like, and we apply that to our lives, we'll be better rooted, and then we'll get those same blessings that we wouldn't even have to rely on that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like we don't need to eat meat. We rely on it, but there's other ways that we can get protein. There's other ways that we can get fiber.
And I think the key word in there is the problem. You said if we study, and that's the difference. Most of us are just stuck in study. When you take psychedelics, you actually get to experience. And that's the difference, is that you could study it all day. I could study sex all day. I can read 100 books. I can read books on orgasm. I could read books on women's body. I could do all that, but nothing will be the same as the actual experience. Nothing will give me that same thing. So
hold on. I need to. So you saying that you would still have to take psychedelics to feel it and understand that? Is that what you're saying?
What I'm saying
we just
is
stop
that
at studying.
no, what I'm saying is that most of us are stuck at studying. Most of us are stuck there. Most of us are stuck in that study phase. We are not doing. Most of us aren't even applying what we're learning.
Right.
Most of us are stuck in that stage of just acquiring so much stuff without application. So we don't need to study anymore. We need to experience. We know now. We need to go out there. We can't say we don't need to study trees to know how to love our neighbors more. We don't. We don't. You don't need to study a tree to know how to love somebody. The knowledge of a tree can help you if you have blockages in that area, but you can go your whole life without ever seeing a tree or even knowing that a tree exists and be able to give somebody unconditional full love. Absolutely.
Right. But a tree is not selfish. And I don't think people know a lot about a tree. Yeah, a tree gives shade. A tree might give you wind breeze and things like that. But to really know a tree, you have to know what it goes through. Say, hey, a tree may be broken down from its roots, but another tree will send it signal. It'll send it love. It'll give it energy. They have a whole nother communication system. We stuck on 1 or 2 languages. It's like, as a family, we should have a great communication system through all. It's like, look, this time, this is when we communicate. Don't nobody say, oh, I can't make it to that. Trees don't communicate like that. They put others before they put themselves. And I don't think people know that.
And you want to know why people don't know that?
Why?
Is because we are stuck in the study and not the application. This is why these medicines have been given to us. For instance, you study trees, right?
No,
but
I haven't.
You
just
brought it up. You brought it up before, you wanted to study.
Right.
And then we talked about it that one time. Remember, we talked about trees. So did you ever go hug a tree?
Yeah.
And I did. And what was your experience then? Did it change it a little bit?
I feel like you have to do something repetitive to really get a true understanding from it.
Thank you. So you can't do something once and be stuck over there. You might got to try it a few times to get it. Exactly. That's the same with the medicines. That's the same with the medicines.
But I get what you're saying. But we should not have to rely on medicine.
No one's saying
already in us.
But nobody has ever. See, you're taking someone taking an experience, so that means that they rely on them. Those are 2 different things.
Okay.
Those are 2 different experiences.
So what are you saying? So I can
relying means exactly that. Relying means that you need it. You depend on it. You rely on it. You need it. We're not talking about that. That's a whole different beast. They got special classes for people who have that.
Okay.
Like, we're talking about having an experience with something. You have sex once, it does not make you a sex addict. You have 1 drink, it does not make you an alcoholic. You take drugs once, it does not make you a drug addict. So you cannot. There is a very, very, very big line between relying on something and having an experience with something.
So my thing is, I'm saying, yes, I feel like we can have the same experience that we have with psychedelics without taking psychedelics if we come back rooted and connected.
How do you, and you are 100% right, but sometimes we're given these tools so that we know what the finish line looks like, so we know what we're working towards. And that's what these tools are. When you take mushrooms, which are a natural thing that we're given by God, that all you got to do is grow them, dry them, and eat them. You don't have to add anything extra to them. When you're taking this stuff, it's like, yeah, you could take it once, but you don't need to rely on it like that.
Right.
So there's a major disconnect because these tools show us what an out income can be. How do we know what the finish line looks like if we never see it?
Mm-hmm.
How do we know? The reason why the golfers are good at golf is because they have what? The caddies. What do the caddies do? The caddies know the course. They know where the finish line is. So
Mm-hmm.
when you over here trying to swing this way, they say, no, 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 no. You got to swing this way to get to the finish line. That's what the psychedelics do.
So let me ask
This
you a
is the
question.
finish line. It's a guidance to the finish line.
You can psychedelics be misleading?
Anything can be misleading.
Okay.
Anything. Food, the Bible. The Bible was misleading and had people killing millions of people. Millions of people killed people over the word of Jesus. That's as misleading as it gets. This man is talking about love your neighbor and they killing people over it. So I don't know. Like, this is a world of people who will constantly take a message or something and be misleading. It's something that's just the natural human way.
Right. So you basically saying is just what's your ending on the whole psychedelic thing? When I'm saying that to study it, you saying get out the study phase and apply it without taking the psychedelics?
Take it. No, I'm telling you to take it. Get out your mind. Get out your conditioned thinking. Get out your ego. Get out of all of that. Most of us have never had the opportunity or experience to be removed from our ego. We don't even know that it exists. So
Right.
if we don't even know something exists, we can't even remove ourselves. We don't even know that it's there.
I think
So
it's
that's what
not
I'm
a
talking about.
I don't think it's an ego for me, and I never been opposed of taking it or not taking it. It's just that in my rarest form, I would like to receive those messages in a clear state instead of in that state, so I can differentiate the two.
But you
I
have
don't
to have
want
it
to,
in that state to be able to differentiate it. You
but you
can't,
gotta you gotta start here first before you go there, because then how do you tell the real from
but
the
you've never
fake?
done it. So you can't say that. You can't
And
say where a starting point is if you've
you
never done it.
you right, and I can't say that I started here when I've never done it. So I want to start it here first and then go there so I can differentiate the two.
I mean, that is one of the things that people do. They like to watch people working out and they say, you know what, I'm gonna study form and stuff before I actually hit the gym. They
Right,
say I've never touched a machine in my life. So instead
right.
of me actually seeking help, instead of me talking to a trainer, instead of me actually knowing what I'm doing, I'm just gonna start going to the gym by myself. I'll figure it out. I'll
Hmm.
figure it out. I don't know how to use a machine. I could be using the machine wrong, but I'm not
Right.
going to ask because I got to figure it out for myself. That's a very, very great way to do it. Absolutely. But let me tell you something. They say a wise man learns from his mistakes.
Right.
An even wiser man learns from the mistakes of others.
Right.
So I don't have to go and spend a year in the gym trying to figure all of this out when
Right.
there's somebody who's already figured it out.
Right.
And they could walk me through it because they've already done the hard part.
Right.
So now instead of me trying to put the little knowledge that I have into trying to tell myself what it takes to get in shape, here's an expert. They can show me. They can give me the tips. I'm not going to look like that immediately, but with their guidance of their expertise in this area, they're going to be able to show me how to use and navigate this place that I've never even touched. I could go there by myself. I could
Right.
learn it all. I promise you it's going to take you way longer. I promise you, versus having guidance. And that's in any area of our life.
But who says is it wrong to for it to be taking longer?
There is no right or wrong. Right or wrong is perception.
Okay. I
Right
like
or
that.
wrong is perception. Everyone's journey is their own.
Right.
But we know there's a fast track and there's a slow track. That's just what it is. And there's no right or wrong. It's whatever path that you want. Some people love the slow track.
Every
Some people
every
love the fast track.
e-
Everyone is different.
everything fast won't last. Everything slow is for sure.
Mm, I mean, you talk to somebody who a doctor is telling them that they need to lose this amount of weight fast or their health is, that's a different story. You don't got the time that you thought you had to, you got to lose this weight in 3 months. So everything fast is not that. Sometimes we didn't been so lazy and built so much stuff up that now we have to do it much faster than we would have had we done it back then. So that's not
But,
always the case.
what's not the case? Everything fast won't last.
Yeah, that's not always the case. That's not always the case. Money, you can make money fast and it can last. You could find, you could, there's a lot of
Really?
things what makes it last is this. What makes it last is this right here, is being prepared for it. That's what makes it last.
Mhm.
If you could go and learn the gym ASAP and you can get in shape and you can get in shape fast. But if you're not mentally that person, you're going to lose it all. You're
Right.
going to be fat and all that. So it's not about
Right.
the fast. It's about true change. And true change for some people, there is no time on that.
For me,
Yeah, see.
for me, I think
Let's hear it in the
slow is
comments, y'all. Let's hear it in the comments, y'all. Let's hear it in the comments. Let's hear it in the comments. Let's
too
hear it in the
fast
comments.
is to not consume.
But when we say too fast, these are all somatic things because there's a big difference between fast and too fast. There's a big difference.
Okay.
You could do something fast and it's not too fast.
Okay.
Too fast means that the speed was faster than it should have been, but you can still do something fast and that speed is just right.
Can you are you supposed to digest food quickly?
I don't know. I don't know.
He want to play mental gymnastics. You know, I
I
be
don't
letting
know
him
because
land the plane.
I've never
So you
digested my own food before. I do not know.
okay? So
I've never
anybody in the
digested my own
chat,
food.
right? Anybody in the chat, if you eat food too fast, is it better to eat food too fast or eat food too slow? Because it gives the body time to break things down. And I feel like we living in a time where everything is quick, fast. We're not consuming. So I'm gonna have to shout out the Numerology Nation for giving me the love. When you do things fast, you're not retaining that information. When you do things slower, you retain the information. You get proper form. Like you said, if you go to the gym and you watch people or watch the trainer, you could see they form. You could see if they're stretching or not. You don't want to just go there and be like, oh, he just got in the gym. He's lifting heavy weights and things like that. I believe it takes people years to gain weight. It takes people years to lose weight when you do it correctly. Now, yes, you can starve yourself. You can do things to make yourself lose weight quickly. But once you eat again, you get that weight back quick. So what I'm saying is everything that's fast won't last. Everything slow is for sure.
That's an okay argument to make. And when we talk about mushrooms and stuff, you are talking from a standpoint of having zero information about it. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to defend your point from your limited, very limited awareness. You don't
No,
have any awareness. So
I'm
what
what
you're
I'm
trying to do is you're speaking on it as if it's something. You're saying that mushrooms it's too fast. That's what you're saying. When you're making
no,
this statement, you're saying anything fast,
no,
which will put mushrooms in there, right?
no, I'm not. I'm not. I'll tell you what I'm saying. What I'm saying with mushrooms is that's a lane that helps a lot of people. What I want to do is help myself first. So when I do decide, or if whenever I go on that right path, I can differentiate the two. There's things in myself that I feel like I need to work on the hill before I rely on anything. And I believe that if God, let me finish. I believe that if God put me here, yes, psychedelics is grown from the grass. And I believe anything that's grown from the earth was here and given us from God. So I'm not disagreeing with you in any statement. I'm just saying, isn't it a way that I can do this first and then rely on that? Or is it I only have to rely on that?
All right, repeat that question again.
So I'm saying, do I only have to rely on psychedelics to get me where psychedelics can take me? Or could I do it within my natural state, truest form right away? Well, not right away, but within due time.
Yeah, I think that when it comes to psychedelics, we are able to have those same experiences naturally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the reason why I say what they are is a roadmap, not a end all to be all.
Mm-hmm.
And when you do them, the feeling that they give you is that don't rely on us. Like this is what you feel when you come out of it. When you come out of like a DMT trip or something, it is a very, very normal reoccurrence for people, especially if they've never done it before. You hear them say it all the time. We don't need any of this. Like
Mm-hmm.
you'll hear people say this immediately after their trips. So it's not the same as alcohol, right? Alcohol creates one of the strongest dependencies out there. So much that it's called liquid courage.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can't even go to a dance floor without relying on it.
Right, right.
Can you dance naturally? Absolutely. But some people need it to have that courage.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a big distinction between mushrooms and something like alcohol. And that's the reason why that term rely, we're not relying on it. It's just an experience. We're not doing this every day. You can't do it every day. You can microdose and stuff, but the power that these things have,
Why
they
can't
help. Huh?
why can't you do it every day?
I mean, there's people who microdose. There's people who microdose, but it's a much different experience than alcohol.
Mm-hmm. So you still here? See, see, y'all see what he doing today, right? Y'all see what he doing. Let me go in the comment section, cause sorry, y'all. This was a great debate. Shout out to Pinky. She said, "Take a sip, D. Thank you. I'm trying over here. As a trip guide myself, my point is always trust yourself when it comes to psychedelics because the medicine calls to you in the soul when the assignment is placed on the soul." This is his avatar. He just didn't tell. Y'all know he been working on the AI bot. So he got his AI bot working right now. He probably still, I don't know what he doing right now. Shout out to Numerology Nation. It's the rare times people get addicted to psychedelics is because they already have a addictive personality and they're trying to escape in general. Okay, let me say this, right? I don't have anything bad to say about psychedelics. I believe that psychedelics was put here on for a reason for people. My only thing that I'm saying is the things that you get from psychedelics, can't you get it in your rarest form without taking any psychedelics? And I'm not saying we have to rely on that or anything. It's just like me, I want to be able to understand and know and be in clear mind and awareness of everything in any situation. Even with me when I dream, right? And I feel like dreams are great, but dreams can be sometimes misleading. I want to be able to know and remember all of my dreams. That's why sometimes I write down my dreams or I try my best to remember. Um, I just would like to know psychedelics. I feel like when you take it, if you microdosing or however much you may take, it's going to take you to where you need to go quick, fast, in a hurry. But I love life and I want to experience those times and I want to be able to be in that moment. And I know psychedelics put you in that moment, but it's like, isn't it okay? Or can we still have that same experience without taking the psychedelics? And I understand what Munch is saying. Like, because I never took it, it's in my mind to say, hey, I don't really know what he's trying to say, but I'm gonna wait till he come back and then we can go from there. Shout out to cousin Anthony. You better take advantage while he's gone. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know where he at, but hopefully he come back soon. Numerology Nation says, I personally don't take psychedelics. I use breath work and meditation. I agree. I feel like we can get there without doing it, but I'm not bashing nobody. Here you come. I'm not bashing nobody that's doing it. I support everybody that's doing it. I just want to know, you back? Okay, we got about 2 minutes to finish it up. So I gave
I'll
my
let you
closing.
finish it. I'll let you finish. You gave your closing statement.
Yeah, I gave my
missed
closing statement. It was the same thing I said. I said I just want to make
special.
sure. I just want to make sure that where psychedelics can take us, we can go there in our natural state. And I'm okay if it takes a lifetime.
That's what you want to make sure. That's a cool
Yeah.
closing statement. That's cool. That's cute. It's real cute. It's real
Go ahead.
cute. It's just only because we didn't do our disclaimer, but that's cute. I talk to people like you all the time. It's real cute.
It's fine.
It's cute. I like it. You know, I talk to people all the time. That's literally, they're always the same argument.
What's that?
I want to get there naturally. That's literally everyone who has never done it. Everyone who has never done it. That's I don't want to do it because I want to get there naturally. No, I'm saying that's literally the one.
Let me ask you.
Everyone who's never done it, that's literally what they say.
Let me ask you a question. You want to go to heaven, right? Or you want to go to hell?
I'm in heaven, and I would love to go to heaven.
Huh?
I would love to go to heaven.
You haven't are you having heaven on earth?
Not fully, but
he know where I mean. Yeah, he tried to play mental gym. See, the one thing about me, y'all, when he asks me questions, I'm gonna give it to him the real deal.
What did I say? I said I want to go. I said I wanted to go.
No, but I'm saying, are you having heaven on earth?
If you're not, I am. I think so. I'm pretty sure I am.
I mean, you waking up, right?
I also think that there's another heaven. I think that when you say go to heaven, that's different. I think that there's something after this too. I think you could have heaven on earth as well, but I also think that there's an afterlife.
That's
so
the same.
You got to be real specific with your questions. That's why I play gymnastics, because you don't ask direct questions. Ask it directly. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look,
I didn't talk to enough authorities. I don't offer information. You ask me directly what you want.
Okay. All I'm saying is how people would like to have heaven on earth. Mm-hmm. I would like to experience how people that's on psychedelics to be in my natural state of form. That's all I'm saying.
That's the beautiful thing about this, is that that's the part of free will, right? That's the part of free will. That's the part of different tools being available to us at different times, right? Mm-hmm. Religion being a tool at different times for us. Like one year of your life, Buddhism might be it, and then you might go into Hinduism, and then you might. So those tools are applicable at that time. So everyone's journey is different. Mm-hmm. The same way you feel that way is the same way that people who do this and who lead journeys and stuff, they have seen so many transformations, so many people be able to heal themselves. Science has studied this. When you're doing micro doses, the mushrooms actually can reconnect neurological wiring. Mm-hmm. There are so many of the benefits in it that were not presented to us when we were growing up, that were not said. We were force fed all of these things. They had Pee Wee Herman doing the crack rock commercial. There's so many areas of our lives where we have been pushed into these conditioned thoughts and our feelings about things that we don't even know that they've been conditioned or pushed on us. And we make decisions based off of that now. And I see that a lot when it comes to the ideas of psychedelics like mushrooms and stuff. Most of the times people have never done it. They have their perception on it. They say exactly that. I want to get there by myself. We don't need it. This, and this. And then the few that break through, the very few who actually break through and do it, 99% of them say the same thing and say, I was so wrong about this completely. This is way different than I thought it was going to be. XY. This is 99% of people who have never done it or touched it, who actually experience it for the first time. 99% of them say the same thing, and ones who didn't even touch it until their 30s. So from someone who has talked to hundreds of people from the side of people who've done it, the side of people who have never done it and said they won't do it or waiting for something, and then the side of people who said they would never do it and then do it. I've been able to have a very, very, very wide scope of individuals' perception on this. And I'm telling you, it's all the same every single time. I've talked to people who have said the same thing that you have said over we can go and throw a rock at someone who's never done it and see why they haven't done it. And it's always the same thing. So that's what I say, is that our conditioned thinking can a lot of times keep us from experiences. And we don't even know it's our conditioned thinking. We think it's how we feel now.
So it is 9 o'clock and I do have to digress. I appreciate your experience. I appreciate your topic. I appreciate your interest. And we're gonna finish this on another day. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow, because we didn't even really crack the surface with this. So
this is an ongoing, because we didn't even talk about DMT. This was just mushrooms we talked about.
Yeah.
We didn't even talk about Iboga, which has helped 80 to 90% of the people who have done it break addictions. We haven't talked about none of this stuff. We have not talked about the power that has come from these experiences. We've only talked about personally whether we would do this or not. You know what I mean? So
but that's it, y'all. I gotta go. I got a different engagement. And
he about to go eat some mushrooms, y'all. He been playing y'all.
We will be back tomorrow.
He been playing y'all. I've done them with him. Don't let him fool y'all. Like,
all right, y'all. I'm
disclaimer,
out.
y'all. All right, y'all. Same Zen. No, I don't know. We're not doing that no more. Holla. Oh, shout out to all our IG people. Shout out Miranda. She jumped in. Shout out JB Mucho Dinero. Shout out to Kabish 99. Shout out to all y'all. K Clark, Only Human. Shout out to y'all. Shout out my man Devin, D-Rock, what up? Shout out to all y'all. We love y'all. What's up, Good Day family? We appreciate all of y'all. And that's it. I wasn't able to hop in the IG, but holla y'all.